Karibuni, welcome to Rimowa community in Kenya of Eastern Central Africa province. The community members are Sister Fair from Philippines, Sister Manera from Sri Lanka, and Sister Cassia Maria from Brazil. The province comprises the countries of Kenya, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, and South Sudan. The committee, creators of a new now, requested to articulate our experiences, how we live our essential elements, complementarity in the reality of today. Sister Manel, how did you define complementarity?
Complementarity references are two distinct lifestyles as we in a relationship of communion and participation sustain each other in one mission, spirit and charism. This complementarity tends to unity of the apostolic and contemplative sisters, the ideal for which we are striving.
Thank you, Sister Manel. Sister Fair, can you share with us how you began to communicate the understanding of contemplative life on complementarity today?
The community has been in Kenya for 4 years. Before the formal opening of the community, Sisters Bridget, Reina, and we, the community, talk about contemplative life in the congregation to the Sisters of Congo-Kenya sector. It is their first time to have a contemplative community, and so there is a need of a continuing process to communicate to them the significance of contemplative life.
Thank you, Sister Fair. Sister Manel, how do you relate to the apostolic sisters?
I can share with you some concrete examples. Since we are still new in this province, we take initiative to invite our apostolic sisters who are near to us for Eucharistic celebrations, meals, on special days like Christmas, Easter, congregational feast. At that time, we enjoy being together. We too deepen our welcoming spirit, being open to our apostolic sisters whenever they need to spend few days in silence and prayers. Our apostolic sisters make an effort looking for marketing to sell our products.
Thank you, Sister Manel. Sister Fair, after the conversation with the sisters in the sector, what are the activities done to deepen their understanding of complementarity?
There is an ongoing contemplative sharing information. Sisters preparing for final vows, temporary vows, come and see workshop for prospective candidates. Unification happened and became a new province between the Congo-Kenya sector and the province of Kenya. The vision to communicate to the sisters became wider. A challenge came in, an invitation to visit the apostolic communities near and far. We responded to the invitation to let go of our comfort zone, an opportunity to meet more sisters, an exposure to the different communities, and to put in their awareness the presence of the contemplative sisters in the new province. The visits were short, and limited, but it was a good beginning to know one another. We asked ourselves, how and when can we gather the sisters to share, to deepen their understanding of contemplative life? A recommendation at our Congregational Assembly of Contemplative Sisters that at Province Chapter we make a space for reflection, discussion, and sharing with our apostolic sisters on areas of importance to the contemplative way of life. At our Unification Chapter, we shared important flashback of our contemplative history and contemplative life today. It was a moment of grace to our contemplative life living in an apostolic congregation where almost all sisters were present. As we are new to one another, we need to know more the differences in the ways of life that needs to be mutually respected.
Thank you, Sister Fair. Sister Manuel, is complementarity tending towards union in the beyond to communion?
Yes, it is. For my experience of living complementarity in this new province, I see it is leading toward and then beyond to communion. The memorable experience I have when we moved from Angola to Kenya in 2013, Sister Pei and myself had the opportunity to live with our apostolic sisters till our construction of the house to finish. It was a great and enriching time to get to know one another and the marginalized and downcast people they serve. Sometimes we join with our apostolic sisters to introduce us to our new parish and diocese. We experience how much they value and respect contemplative life. Even our bishop is very proud of our presence in his diocese. Sometimes he comes to celebrate Mass and entrusts the needs of prayer to us. Another memorable experience is, in the beginning we were attacked by robbers. We felt our sisters are one with us through prayer and physical presence. They took turn to accompany us till we come out of traumatic experience. Also, at present, we experience whenever there is gathering or visit of mission partners, our apostolic sisters accompany them to our community and introduce them to us. Also, they encourage lay people to turn to us for prayer intentions.
Thank you.
Bind us together, Lord, bind us together with cords that cannot be broken. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together, Lord, bind us together in love.